For me, for us, for everyone.
This is the way. This is the way.
神羅転生
Hey everybody, welcome back. Markus Graves back again with another reaction, this time to Season 3 of The Mandalorian, Episode 1, The Apostate. Of course, we had Season 2, well, I was going to not spoil, but if you clicked on a Season 3 reaction video, I'm assuming you've seen the first 2 seasons. I would assume. Well, if not, this is your spoiler warning here. So, of course, we ended the last season with Grogu going off to be with, I was about to say Anakin Skywalker, Luke Skywalker. That was the last time we saw him in Season 2. Then you had Boba Fett roll around, or the Book of Boba Fett roll around, I should say. And you had Mandalorian Season 2.5 in there for a couple episodes, which were the best parts of that show. Which, you know, it's not. I think I said a little bit about the Book of Boba Fett in my Kenobi reactions, which, go ahead, check on the channel. It is there. My playlist for that is there. Grogu was back with Mando. So, I'm curious to see how they start this episode off, seeing as how if you didn't see the Book of Boba Fett, I'm assuming it will be in the recap and everything, but that's such a pivotal thing. How do you... I'm curious. We'll see. We're about to find out very soon. If you enjoyed the upcoming video, please like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. Head on over to my Patreon page. The link is down below in the pinned comment. Also down in the pinned comment is the link to my Discord. All types of good stuff and fun being had over there. And no spoilers. There's some stuff to come very soon on my Patreon, and hopefully we'll get some stuff going in the Discord and things of that nature. I'm looking forward to it. But yes, all that stuff is down in the pinned comment below. And with all that being said, let's get on into it.
Then you are a Mandalorian no more. One may only be redeemed in the living waters beneath the mines of Mandalore.
But the mines have all been destroyed.
Figure it out, nigga. Tony? It is Disney. So. The Mandalorian sigil. The, oh my gosh. Why is my brain only thinking Zilla Beast, but it's not the Zilla. Fuck. Mythosaur. Jeez. God. Dude. Paz was already a grown man when Din was being ceremonially... What am I trying to say here? What I was trying to get to is, how old is Paz then? Christened. I don't know what's going on with my brain right now.
I shall never remove my helmet.
From this moment on, I shall never...
Damn. Not so much here, but the wide shots of the creature, the texture and everything. Okay. And not saying okay like par, like okay, like that looks, the texture looks good.
Get down!
new Boo Starfighter? Oh, well, yeah, because this makes more sense. That it's Mando and Paz is that this makes more sense. I'll explain really quickly why I was wondering about Paz's age and not the Armorer's age. Basically, the main reason why I speculated about Paz's age being already a full-grown adult when I thought that child was Mando, and not the Armorer, is because I guess the Armorer has always had this wizened feel to her, so I guess I've always assumed that she was older. I mean, obviously she's not decrepit, because we see her, kick ass and everything in the first season with the voice actress, and she's kind of she is the Armor, but they also look to her as kind of like the sage and the matriarch. I never questioned that she was older because I've always thought that she was older than him. Just to give a little clarification as to why I wondered about Paz's age and not the Armorer's age. I figured they were starting because he has to that he has to dip himself into the pools and everything. I thought they were showing where that first began, and we're going to get to here. But
You have removed your helmet. What's worse, you did so of your own free will.
would it be worse that he removed his own, or that it was removed by an enemy? I feel like that would be more disgraceful. But
If I visit the planet and I can bring you proof, the decree of exile will be lifted and I would be redeemed.
This is the way.
a Purgle? Certainly looks like a Purgle. If anyone watching right now has seen Rebels.
Welcome to Navarro. Please state the purpose of your visit.
Here to meet an old friend.
That does not compute. I do not understand what old friend means. You have to state your reason more specifically.
Mando!
Looking spiffy, Grief.
Magistrate Karga.
That's High Magistrate Karga to you.
Excuse me.
You and the little one?
Grogu.
Come again?
His name is Grogu.
If you say so. Come,
God bless you. Look, alright.
where you're from, you may be an apostate, but here...
There's someone here to see you, but it's pirates!
Hondo! No, probably not.
Grief, Karga, my old friend.
Well, there is one weak way in there.
That is a school now.
I say it's still a bar.
Is there a problem here, Magistrate?
Is there a problem here?
Sounds like you went soft.
Mm.
Try me. I need a marshal.
What about Marshal Dune?
She was recruited by Special Forces.
I did want to make mention of what they said about Marshal Dune. So, I was wondering how they would handle that character, given everything that went down. I'm glad they did it that way, because honestly, hope she comes back. At some point. When, we'll see. But I do hope she and the character do come back. Is Gina Carano a great actress? But I enjoy her presence and the energy that she brought to the show.
Grief! Mando, shoot it!
I'm trying. All the shots Mando's taken hit it right on, and we just saw it with the pirates.
Programming.
You think?
And it took An accident? Okay.
Are you sure they're up for it?
Why don't you ask them for yourself?
Who?
The Anzellans.
What do you want?
I've only seen Rise of Skywalker once. This is the Babu Frick species, right?
No, can't fix. No, no, the bucket.
I don't understand. Do you speak Huttese?
Mando, he said he can't fix it.
They're not friends anymore. Memory circuit, bucket.
He says the memory circuit is shot.
That much I picked up, yes.
Don't make new ones. Very hard to find.
He said they don't make them anymore. They're very hard to find.
I got it.
Exactly. Yeah, I understood those ones.
Would you?
He says you should get a new one.
Go away, Grief.
No, Grogu.
Are we sure that he thought it was a pet?
Bad baby.
Bad baby.
No, Grogu.
I mean, true. He looked like he was cuddling him and everything, but you never know what he's cuddling, what he's about to eat.
Safe travels.
This here is your hyperspace map. And this is your enemy proximity warning indicator.
Mm-hmm.
3 more.
Because I'm hearing the motifs in the music. I may be wrong, but if I remember correctly throughout this episode, we've heard little hints of ba 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 ba, but it hasn't been the full musical sentence. And I'm wondering if they're doing that because technically he's not the Mandalorian right now. Like little things like that just now, but not the full motif. Ooh. There's always a bigger fish.
You're outgunned.
I have no quarrel with you, Guardian Shard.
Ha!
Swamp Thing? And of course, it playing right here does not count. Talking about in the context of the story in the episode. Of course, I could be wrong throughout the episode, and I could have just missed hearing it. Because usually it starts... Actually, let me go back right now. Because usually it starts off when the title card hits. See, like right here, there's variations on it. But usually that would be the point where if it was a Luke Skywalker thing, or if it was Han, or whatever the case may be, it would be a... You know, it would be, yes, variation still, but it would be the full melody, it would be the full leitmotif. So, Mando is presented with two situations here where he's presented with the one that he wants to go with, obviously, immediately, is to become a Mandalorian again. Bathe in the living waters. He goes to Navarro. Grief offers him... Grief gives him nothing but grief, man. God damn. No, I'm just playing. Grief offers him retirement, where you don't have to worry about that Mandalorian stuff. You're an apostate. You know, you ain't apostate here. You ain't an apostate here. So, come on. You know? So... he offers him that. Now, of course, he declines. The Mandalorian way is all he's known. This is what he wants. This is what he wants to go back to. He wants to train and raise Grogu in the Mandalorian way. We know that the Children of the Watch are a faction. The Death Watch are a faction. they're, you know, in the old EU, those who follow the Mandalore, I guess, can be considered their own faction if that whatever was in the EU, that culture that was in the EU, if it has a canon equivalent now, whatever the case may be, it's like you have these multiple factions all over the place of Mandalorians. Din's story right now is trying to redeem himself and become a child of the Watch again. Presenting these options to him could it be just for this first episode? It very well could be. Or it could be the breadcrumbs that are leading to, at the end of the season, he becomes the Mandalorian again. But not a child of the Watch. Not a member of Death Watch. But he becomes his own thing with Grogu, and he rechristens himself the Mandalorian of his own making and image. When it comes to Gorian Shard, we'll have to see what impact he has on the story going forward. When it comes to Bo, she's most likely going to be a cautious ally instead of an outright. I mean, when season 2 ended, it was everybody, almost including myself, was pretty sure that she was going to be coming after Din in some way, shape, or form. That she was going to be an antagonist to him, and very well still may be the case. But now, as I'm thinking about him going to back to Mandalore and maybe making a faction after himself and everything like that, where I wonder if it's a thing where, of course, yeah, maybe she'll start off like she did here, antagonistic and bitter towards him, but she lost her forces. And since he wields the Darksaber, he's going back to Mandalore, most likely is going to find that everything is somewhat fine, and probably find others to align with him, that she may be but she may be wooed to align with him herself, maybe become a lieutenant. Could very well be possible. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. My short films, reactions, reviews, video essays, Graves plays, all that good stuff, and much, much more to come. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.